Guys, welcome to 50 Plus Life 360. And if you know of anyone in the North Pole that builds tiny houses, let me know, because next summer I'm going to the North Pole instead of sweating to death in Alabama. Guys, got a wonderful house to show you. You guys are going to love this one. You loved another one from this manufacturer, one of our new manufacturers we've been showing. You guys get outside. Mrs. Tammy's behind the camera. She's going to take you on the tour outside really quickly. Just walk you around, show you that. Then get back inside and we'll give you an inside tour. And then you guys can get on to our next video. We'll see you in just a minute.
Now if you're tired of mansions and rent too high, come on down where the ceilings kiss the sky. They're rolling through the country in a big old van with a GoPro, a dream, and a downsizing plan. Mrs. Tammy points, look at that storage stair. Mr. Chubby stuck in a loft with half his derriere. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just fine. Compost and toilets in a barn door glide. Tiny home tours, it's a wild small ride. The kitchen's got a sink, but it's 3 feet wide, and the couch folds down for a bed inside. Look at these drawers, they pull and they tuck. Mr. Chubby's whispering, we need a lot of luck, but the freedom's calling. It's a gypsy's tune. Underneath the stars or the harvest moon. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just.
Guys, welcome back inside. I hope you really paid attention to that exterior tour. This modular home has 3 doors. I'm standing in front of the main front door right here, and it has the 6 lights and the 2 panels, craftsman style. We're in the main room of this house. Now, before we get to going on the tour, this home is called Psalms, and it is by 316 Tiny Homes. Biblical theme, praise the Lord. So we have a home by 316 Tiny Homes called the Psalms. This is a new model we've never shown before. Exclusive tour you're getting. No one has seen this except several thousand people at a home show last weekend that we didn't get to film before the home show because we had some other things going on. But anyway, you're getting to see it on YouTube for the first time in a full Mr. Chubby tour. So we're in the main room of this home. This home is 640 square feet. It is basically exterior dimension. It's where I'm getting that square footage, 14 by 40. I'm sorry, 16 by 40. So we're in the main room. This main room comes in at 13 foot 10 wide. That's our interior max measurement. And we're 15 foot 8 long. This room encompasses our living space, our dining space, and our small kitchen. Our kitchen does have room for full-size refrigerator and full-size range and the vent. We do not have a dishwasher. We have solid surface countertop. But now, when you buy from 316, they don't give you the price with appliances because they allow you to pick your own appliances, install your own appliances. So those appliances are in here just for show, so you guys know that. We have, that's going to be a non-vented recirculating hood for the Zany Zane inspection. Thank you, Mr. Zane, for asking us to do that because that is a very important point. We have pull-out pot scrubber style single bowl faucet. We have a 2-drawer kitchen in this home. Everything in these cabinets, soft close, drawers and doors. 2 drawers. We've got the dovetailing. These is what Mr. Chubby calls a tier 4 cabinet, okay? So tier 1 is like, real cheap mobile home cabinets that fall apart all over the place. Tier 2 is a little bit upgrade from that. They stapled sides. Tier 3 and tier 4, you start getting into the heavier, well-built, more solid wood construction. So that's where we're at. Now, you're going to look at this and you're going to say, I'm sitting in my recliner or my sofa. Where am I going to watch TV? If and it was Mr. Chubby or Mrs. Tammy, see, they built in this table here with this butcher block, and butcher block is their standard countertop. But they built in this table, this dining space for you. I would get that eliminated right there, that window, and just put my television there, maybe move this receptacle up and do it that way. Or you guys can buy one of those telescoping TV mounts and put that TV wherever you would like. You could put it in front of that window there if you wanted this home. You know, it's not that big a deal. We got shiplap inside, tongue and groove, as our siding. We've got the front door, plenty of windows in here. We've got transom windows above here in the living room. This gives you lots of natural light. You can always put blinds if you're concerned about privacy, or if you get a build done, you can eliminate some of these windows. Windows are finished in this craftsman style and the doors. Mr. Chubby does this. Miss Tammy likes this, and I like it too. This style of craftsman molding, we do this in our homes as we remodel them. Just love that style with that stacked wood like that. But we do have a secondary porch area here. No porch on the home, but you could put you a side porch here. This is great for right out of the kitchen. Go out there to your grill, have a concrete stoop, have a small deck or anything right there. But when you look at this house, that profile of the house, that side of the house would look beautiful as the front of the house. Now, we're going to go through. We've got these monoslope roofs in here and just tons of LED recessed lighting. Monoslope roof goes from 7'3" on the low side to 9'5". And now you're going down the hallway. I want to speak about this hallway first before we get into one of these rooms. We've got 3 windows in this hallway. It makes it light, bright, and airy. We've got a clearance. I'm going to tell you, this home is being built to our IRC modular code. This clearance in this hall at its narrowest is 3'3". So the hall is a very wide hall. But here we go in with this through this barn door into what I'm going to call this, because they customize homes here at 316 Tiny Homes, I'm calling this a flex room. They have laid it out as a bunkhouse with a desk. Now, I want to talk about this. This is a nice room, and I want to tell you some things about this room as Miss Tammy shows you around. The room overall is 6'6" by 8 foot. It is shown with 2 bunks that are 2'8" wide, 6'6" long, and we have a pull-out drawer that needs to be put on wheels, but it's a slide-out drawer for some storage. And those bunks each have their own receptacles, their own windows, their own shelves, and they've set them up with the TVs, which of course aren't going to come with the house, but if you buy this house, you could probably work that in the deal. For some reason, they have made the beds opposite the way they should have been. So I know my eagle-eyed viewers are going to catch that. Mrs. Tammy definitely caught it and asked me, what do you see weird about this? And I said, like that. And we've got cabinets above the desk. Now, I want to go in the room real quick and just show you something. We've noticed, we previewed another home that they're building. And that home, they're doing this. They have a bunk room, but they're going to have a bunk here on the top. But down here, the bunk went a little bit higher, but down here, they're going to have a desk. So you could theoretically do away with the bunks if you wanted. If you wanted this a different room, you could get it configured as a desk. You could get it configured as a desk here with a bunk. There's just lots of flexibility with a custom builder like 316 Tiny Homes. So guys, just think about that. Now, last videos we did here, we had our second most popular video in our channel's history was filmed here. It was their home called the Genesis, and you guys ate that thing up. But the #1 comment we had were these ceilings, and I want Tammy to pan up and show you this. The way they build these is for airflow, so your mini splits allow the air to flow, okay, into each room. But this is changeable. You do not have to get your home built like this. They can build these walls all the way to the ceiling to enclose your rooms, or they can put a board ceiling over top of each room. And I would do that with my bathroom, which we're going to go into next. This lovely show-stopping bathroom, guys. This bathroom, 5 foot by 8 foot, good standard bathroom, 29-inch clearance on the doorways, so your wheelchairs will get through there. Should easily. Your vanity right there is 32-inch vanity. And again, we've got the huge drawer in the bottom and a soft close up on them as well. Vessel sink, mirror, vanity light, 2 recessed lights in here, and an elongated toilet. And I believe that's chair height. Is that chair height, Mrs. Tammy?
Looks like it.
Looks like chair height. And look at that lovely shower. That shower's got those panels that Miss Tammy and I have been talking about a lot. Love those. Love that look on there.
They're faux. They're not real.
Yeah, it's not real marble, but look how they meet up. They match. like that, and everything else is
Like
just
bookmark.
very beauty. Yeah, like bookmark. That shower is 2'8" deep, 5 foot wide. Now the lip into that shower, that is just a flat panel. That lip into that shower, we don't have a sliding door or anything configured, but that thing is only about half an inch up into that shower. So that is no problem if you need a wheelchair accessibility or anything like that to roll up into that shower. Now, Mrs. Tammy's going to bring you into the one and only bedroom in this home. Guys, now we're in the one and only bedroom. There's a couple surprises in this bedroom. Beautiful closet in here. This is where you keep your laundry room. And we've got our own entry door in here. A lot of you aren't going to like that. You're going to be like, I don't want an entry door. Let me give you the details on this bedroom. 9'9" by 13'10". The door coming in is a 36-inch door. Your washer and dryer space is 2'9" wide for your stackables. So you can get one of those deluxe size stackables, because 27 inches is pretty much standard, which is 24 plus 3, 2'3". So that gives you an extra few inches of clearance. And you get that big, huge closet. That closet's 2'6" deep by 6'6". And I want y'all to notice, they listened, you spoke. The last couple closets we showed you from here, they were only about 1'9", 1'10" deep. And we discussed it with them. You guys said it in the comments. This closet's 2'6" deep. And look at all those shelves. Imagine your sweaters folded up on that up in the North Pole.
Those are supposed to be for your
shoes. I know, for your shoes. And then you got those
shelves,
sweater shelves there. And they don't have the closet rods in here. The reason they didn't install them, because they transported this home to a show, and those closet rods would just fall out and bounce all over the place. And there is your deluxe. That is one of those very expensive tankless water heaters. And I want to tell you guys, someone asked a question about this clearance between clothes and this. This is safe, because I'll tell you, this is one of those. There's two types of water heaters. Ones that really have a lot of space around them, and ones that don't. These tankless water heaters. This one you can tell because you got the PVC right here on the top. That doesn't require all that clearance. So that's what you got. Just wanted to tell you that. And you do have your own entry door, exit door, that you could do without if you wanted to, right there in the side. But that really dresses up the front of the house. Now let's get out of here. And guys, thanks for watching the tour. We appreciate it. Appreciate every one of you guys. We thank you so much for watching us and choosing to watch us when you could watch so many other people. And go watch them too. If it wasn't for those guys having YouTube channels, we wouldn't have a YouTube channel. So we're all a community trying to work together. Couple things I want to point out, that I was kind of zooming through that tour because I'm trying to get our videos squished down a little bit for you guys. But I want you to look at these floors. I love these hardwood floors like this, these solid wood floors. These are beautiful. Just love them. They're almost that. I almost got fooled and thought they were ceramic. You've seen that ceramic floor that looks like wood, but that's how beautiful these things are. But let's talk about this house. Again, we're at 316 Tiny Homes in Coleman, Alabama. Now, I know you guys watch their home tours that we do, because the view numbers are just humongous. Our first home we did here was called the Genesis, and we're right now 110, 112,000 views on that thing. And man, they're telling us you guys are just calling left and right. So keep calling them. These guys are nice guys, great builders. We love what they do. They build the modular codes, but they can also take the same model and build it in an economy line if you want that. So if you see this house and I tell you the price and it's modular code, and you say, oh, that's a little too pricey, but you live in an area, or your land's in an area unincorporated where the codes are different and you don't need built to a special code, but you could even put a shed conversion, they can build you a home that meets sort of like a shed conversion code. I don't want to say that like that, but that's about how they can do it. So they got economy lines, and then they got the coded line. So the coded line is the price I'm going to give you on this house. Before I give you the price though, hit that thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We hit 25,000 subscribers back on July 22nd. That was a little late for what we hoped for, but we're there, and we're at 26,000 right now as we're filming this. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate every one of you. Consider becoming a channel member. You'll get some perks. We're developing our channel membership perks up right now and trying to do all that. And get that done and offer our channel members a little bit more than what they're getting now, or a lot more. Other thing, buy us a coffee if you want to, or buy us a tank of gas. We're not begging for money. We get most of our money off of YouTube revenue, so we thank you for that and for watching the ads and putting up with the ads. So thank you for that. Guys, we're not begging you for money, but if you want to buy us a coffee, you can do that. The last thing I want to say is 316 Tiny Homes graciously allowed us to come and film. So you guys check out their website, check out what they can do, read about them, get to know them. This is a 640 square foot, 16 by 40 home called the Psalms. Everything here is biblically based because they are a Christian-based company. This home, with no appliances and standard butcher block countertops, not the solid surface you saw in this video, but our jumping off point for this home as a coded modular is $109,950. $109,950 for 640 square foot, 16 by 40 home, with all you see except for the solid surface counters and the appliances and the furnishings. But be butcher block countertops in the kitchen and no appliances. But if you pick out your appliances, want to work them into the deal, talk to them about that, and they can make that happen for you. Guys, we appreciate you watching. We thank you again. I'm just trying to be as gracious to you guys as I can because we're so appreciative that you watch us. That allows us to do this instead of going to an office every day, or instead of going out on that highway, paving, making asphalt like you used to, and all that fun stuff, and standing over that hot asphalt and walking around them asphalt plants and in them hot and sweaty buildings. And I get to be in this hot, sweaty building, but I don't have to be all stinky and smelly. So guys, thank you. Appreciate it. And we will see you on the next house tour.
But the freedom's calling, it's a gypsy's tune. Underneath the stars of the harvest moon. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hang in just fine. Wheels on the ground, it's a dream to steer. Tiny home towards the frontier is here. No picket fences, no two-car drive, just open road and a will to survive. World to survive. The world to survive.